Marshall and Rod Studd.
Thanks, Dave. Just about make you out over the din in Dublin. And Adrian Lewis and Dave Chisnall take to the stage. Gary Anderson has already beaten Wes Newton, and that means that Anderson, at least temporarily, has gone above jackpot on the league ladder. So Lewis currently outside the playoff places at the moment. Chance to get right back in there alongside RBB, MBG and Peter Wright. Well, Chisnall's got problems at the bottom, just one spot above the drop zone. He's on 5 points, the same as Wes Newton. And Whitlock rock bottom with 3. Lewis and Chisnall surely will serve up a veritable feast of maximums, Wayne Mardle.
Blistering, that's what this is going to be. It's going to be quick, it's going to be fun. There's going to be loads of 180s, loads of 140s. But the traits of both, they lean themselves, don't they, to, I'm going to say it, a 9-darter. Come on, fellas. This man, we know what he can do. 2-time champion of the world.
66.
UK Open champ. Dave, on his day, is dynamite. Using new flights, they're snazzy.
100.
Lewis is looking a little somber.
140.
Nothing sombre about the darts, though, from Jackpot. Semi-finalist at the World Championship. 2 times world champ
42.
in recent years. And last year, what a roll of near misses for Jackpot. Match play and Masters runner-up, semi-final at the Grand Slam, and the greatest game ever played against Phil Taylor. Again, he is the maximum man of the Premier League. He was looking for his 37th of the tournament. A feasibly large number of maximums, ludicrous.
Well, that was unfortunate,
21.
and that was just poor. Well, what Dave Chisnall has done all the way through this Premier League is shown his inconsistencies. Brilliant on the scoring, like that,
137.
but a bit sometimes lacklustre, a bit ropey on the doubles. If he can straighten up,
57.
make it a 50% finishing stat, he will be there at the end, because this man can play.
62.
Well, it starts like that have been his undoing. Not good enough, he knows that.
How about this? Bedfellow. The double 10!
120. David required 20.
Now there's a bit of pressure on. He loves double 10. It's one of his favourite doubles. There you go. Good start from Chizzy. That will settle him down. And more importantly, it will unsettle Lewis, because he threw first.
Well, Chisnall hasn't won a game since the very first match against Robert Thornton
40.
way back in February. But his tournament average is 95 and change, so he's not throwing garbage, and that is certainly not garbage from Adrian Lewis.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Russ Bray's tonsils are getting a right hammering.
57.
Can make it successive maximums. Simplicity itself. 38 in the tournament, it's absolute madness.
140.
Easy game, this. Treble 20. Treble 19.
69.
Eventually left 32. 2 180s in one leg and may lose it. Bullseye. That is magnificent from the former champion of the world twice. And that's why.
Leaving Dave Chisnall dazed and confused. 2 180s in the leg. he lost it.
Just wasn't enough.
Oh, I was going to say he could have 3, but remember he bust 80 last week as well. He wanted 80, hit the treble 20 after a single, Dave Chisnall, so maybe he could get 3 in a leg and bust that, just for fun. 38 in the tournament for Dave Chisnall. His worst week for 180s was 3. He's hit 7 in 2 weeks.
Like I said, the inconsistencies of Dave Chisnall. 180s for show.
41.
Cannot pop those doubles away. Adrian Lewis is really flowing. Got a real good rhythm. See the authority the darts are going in.
Pushing towards the ton.
140.
And over the ton for Chizzy.
134.
Like I said, blistering pace. Really is superb. Chisnall does not want to lose this match, otherwise, points-wise, it'd be murky waters.
Double 11. The double he wants the World Championship on against Gary Anderson. He loves double 11. His old mate.
His old friend. And look at the reaction. 1-2-4 finish, followed by 79 finish. Oh, the noise. What an atmosphere. And it does, it drags you along. Look at the pace of these two. They're getting embroiled in it. They're loving it. They love this game.
And the players are serving up. 5-star feast. The world champ on against Peter Wright later. And then the 2 old gladiators, Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld.
92.
Staggering to think Barney hasn't beaten Phil Taylor on the telly. 2007?
65.
2008, June 2008. They've played each other 61 times. That is amazing. But Chizzy, since losing that last leg, has put in a bit of a poor one, considering he threw first. Left the 170. And the lady may move over now, looking for minimum ton. Well, I live nearer than that.
85. David require 170.
At least trimmed it down to 115. Chisnall's not going to hit the big one. We've seen 170 in the tournament so far from Gary Anderson. Great setup, but by no means a guarantee to get a shot. Treble 19 for the double.
59.
Won't be best pleased, lady.
36.
Only needed one treble for a double combination. Couldn't get it. Dave Chisnall's favourite double, and he nails it. Level game. Brilliant scoring. Superb finishing. 80 saying to himself, come on!
What a sight. What a sight this is, by the way. Chisnall, with his 3rd maximum, punishes the slap visit from Eddie Lewis.
94.
When you have the qualities of these two, the match really can hinge on just one big outshot or one big score at the right time. Well, you see Dave's reaction to that. It was a bit of a snatch, but recovered brilliantly well.
He's got 1 win, 3 draws, Dave Chisnall, so it's been a long time since he last won a game, but he's going to have a great chance here to break through. He won't get a better chance than this, because Lewis has turned in a couple of ordinary visits to the hockey. Oh, so much room, you could park a bus in there, David. Wrong parking back.
Poor leg.
59.
This game has changed again. The momentum has switched.
Double 16 for Dave Chisnall, an 11-dart leg.
6 leg, Dave to throw first. Game on.
Chisnall now averaging 107 has got to win this leg, make the break count. He's done this a few times in this Premier League, started off the first 6 or 7 legs averaging astronomically like this. Done it against Gary Anderson, ended up losing the match after leading 5-2. Will this be a similar situation?
Well, it's a personal best if he can keep it in and around that area for Chisnall. His best was that game you just mentioned, Wayne, against Gary Anderson, 103 and change. As he looks for a 4th maximum here, he's averaging almost 110, stratospheric averages from DC.
Well, I'm right out 40.
4 140s apiece. He's scoring, but from that 140 has let him down the last 2 legs.
57.
Got to put that right, otherwise Chisnall could be sailing off into the sunset.
134.
Much better from the 2-time former world champ. Good last dart. The lead a 2-dart to leave something manageable. 2 double tops. My goodness! Oh my goodness! That is what he can do! That is what he does! 3-3.
Game on.
A 1-2-4 finish, followed by a 79 finish, now followed by a 1-3-4. That's how to turn a match around. And this is how to rub it in!
What a turnaround. Lewis, treble 18, 2 double tops, followed by a max.
34.
It looks a very different game now.
These two have only met once on TV before, on the big stage. It was in the Euros back in 2011. The last 3 meetings, OK, have all been just tour events and championship leagues, but they've all gone to Chisnall. So Adrian will know that this man is a massive threat, a major threat.
41.
And that 1-3-4 was Adrian Lewis's biggest checkout of the 2014 Premier League. Picked a good time to put it in there.
100. Only require 140.
He wired double 10 for this in the first leg, Wayne. Not this time, though.
Just want a 60 to set it up perfectly.
60.
That is not perfectly. Could be in trouble after this visit. If Chizzy can leave a double, Adrian will have to take 80 out.
97.
Will he have the temerity, the audacity to go for 2 double tops? 20 for tops. Sweet as a nut. Scintillating finishing from Adrian Lewis. This is a brilliant turnaround and a super fight back from the former world champ. You've got to hand it to him, Wayne. He was in bother there, 3-2 down, and eyeing up a 1-3-4 checkout. And since then, it's been all Adrian Lewis.
He's just dealt with Chizzy so well.
54.
Remember, Dave Chisnall at 2 180s in a leg. That was the leg Adrian Lewis hit the 1-2-4 finish. That we thought was a turning point. Then the 1-3-4. Then the 80. Superb finishing. Brilliant scoring as well.
When you consider Adrian Lewis is still only 29 years of age, almost frightening what he can do.
Indeed. Dave drops his dart. Got to settle himself.
60.
Didn't look quite ready to me.
Oh, the fans are lapping this up now. Oh, Adrian Lewis, 80, baby!
3 180s apiece. There's still something special about Adrian Lewis when he hits a 180. Just looks so classy.
123.
It looks more than a 180. It looks better than that.
60.
That possibly
So
have
you
happened.
require 150.
Leaves 164. Who's to say he won't take that out? He's had a 134, a 124. Oh, what about a 158? Double 19! Oh, this is fantastic! This is fabulous stuff. 4 apiece.
It was a little head shake from Adrian Lewis. He didn't like it. Who would like it? This is brilliant.
Oh, what a shame.
80.
And what a shame that it has to end after 12 legs. Maximum. Sorry, can't extend, but you could watch this all night.
97.
Sit back and relax, recline.
Magnifique. Yeah, Dave unlucky with the previous visit, having a bounce out, a fall out. Superb. 3 180s apiece, 6 140s apiece. Dave Chisnall averaging 106, and he's not leading this game. Ridiculous.
94.
4 out of 5 on the doubles apiece. Both players have had the temerity to miss a dart at double. Poor.
120.
Lewis then, looking for the big one. The whopper.
170.
No, sir.
100.
Great last
So you
start.
require 156.
Can he follow the 158 with a 156? He'd have fancied it, I'll tell you.
100. 80 requires 70.
Well, could be a big moment. Big couple of visits. Double top then for Jack Potts. His finishing on double top tonight has been imperious.
Adrian Lewis has won 5 legs, taken out shots of 70, 79, 80, 124 and 134. We know he's world class, but
58.
that really is brilliant. This is a 180. This is a 180, number 4, AD.
Just 2 darts missed at double in the entire match so far. Breathtaking stuff.
58.
There's some decent darts to come as well.
57.
Newton Whitlock next. MVG, Peter Wright, leader versus the second in the league. And then just a little match between Phil Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld. Not bad at all.
60.
Lewis up by 21, plus these, and a nod of the head, and a swagger, and a strut!
Timing. It's all about timing.
100.
6 darts. Minimum. He's already taken this out. Treble 18.
56.
Made a bit of a mess of that.
Glimmer of hope for Chisnall. Well, he's going to leave something fairly handy. 2 darters, so Lewis has got to get shut of this 68. 13 for Bull now. Double 12 with the treble.
56. Dave, you require 85.
Bit of a let-off. What a finish this would be under all types of pressure. Single 16. Can he hit the middle of the ball? Yes, he can. That is 5 legs apiece. The finishing, majestic. The scoring, brilliant. Carry on, fellas.
81.
Well, Lewis missed 1 dart, didn't he? A double in that leg. It was only the second he'd missed at a double in the entire match. And Chisnall now has 5 from 6.
But it's the clutch finishing that's been incredible.
57.
Just not faltering at all when it counts.
Surely!
Like I said, looks so easy. Looks worth more than 180, doesn't it?
Well, it'll be worth
59.
A point at least if it goes on to land Lewis the leg. Well, it's an old cliche, isn't it? We've said in many sports, but no one deserves to lose. A draw would be fair, wouldn't it? A just result.
Good switch for the last dart, Dave.
58.
Just want to set this up, 1-3-4 if you can.
58.
Well, it's okay. Not a lot of damage done.
Might make it interesting if he could get his fourth max of the night. He can't, so Lewis with plenty of time. And again, double top. He's owned that part of the board. It's his. So can Chisnall hold his own throw and pick up a point?
This is pressure. Chizzy trying to hang on, trying to nick a point. Adrian Lewis trying to win 2 points. Chizzy hits his fourth 180. Lewis hits his sixth 180. Come on, look at the reaction. Oh, this is sport. This is real sport.
Well, it will not end on a Chisnall 9-darter. Could it end on an Adrian Lewis 9-darter?
No wonder. Well, they both snatched their fourth dart. There we see as it stands. If Lewis wins this leg, well, put him up to third. Chizzy wins this leg. He'll overtake Phil Taylor.
42.
Now he's got a problem. Big problem. Adrian Lewis has got half a dozen darts. 2-2-5. He's making a hole in it. He's making a whopping hole in it.
This is the shot. Chizzy has to hit minimum ton. Got to play Wes Newton next week. Will that be the saviour? Or will there be another turn in this match? Double 19! Had to go for it. Had to go for it.
We've seen one double finish from Lewis tonight. We didn't see the second. Now Chisnall to secure a draw in his survival bid. He's gone back to his favourite double. Double 18.
They're taking the time. Why is he taking his time? It works, taking his time. What do I know? Adrian Lewis, 6. Dave Chisnall, 6. You said it, Rod Stud. That game deserved no loser. A draw it is. What a match. 101 average from Chisnall. 10 180s we've seen. Brilliant.